Told his girlfriend we had a contract marriage and even tried to convince me to go meet his girlfriend's mom and tell her we truly had a contract marriage. I think my eye they pain me.
Say na eyes they pay me and they waiting me this.
As we get on top the matter, now we are another matter.
He said he was dating somebody that claimed to be my friend. He threw me out and the kids. Please, friend, stop taking your friend's man now. It doesn't even make sense.
Say this one a big palava, but we go solve the matter.
When the girl tried to break up with him, he invited her over and told me to my face that he was in love with her and never loved me. Wait.
See me see wahala. Now we go solve the matter.
Run.
Crazy things are happening. Crazy things are happening.
Problem. Another problem.
My name is Asitonka Agri Abba and channel is called Acid Darling because I'm such a darling.
Hi guys, welcome to the channel Acid Darling. Hi guys, you done, mommy?
I'm not done.
You're welcome.
Micah, please excuse me. I want to film. Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Acid Darling. Thank you guys so much for clicking once again. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. And to all my OGs, you know what to do now. Comment down below. Let me know, gang. So yesterday we were talking about the things that led to divorce. Different people were bringing in their polls. Once again, shout out to Mr. Shrebi. So I'm just going to be starting off with this one. Hot. Okay. So this particular one, I think she needs us to advise her. Here goes. She said, I'm a 27-year-old lady, soon to be 28. My boyfriend is 40. Remember, I'm going to be doing a video about age gap, how it affects relationship. Some people say it has affected. Let me know your thoughts if you want that video. We're 2 years old in this relationship. He has been a great guy. Remember, he's 40. He's been a great guy. But my problem with him now is that he's been indecisive as to when we are to settle down. He's financially stable enough to run a home. I presently am working as well. He knows I'm supportive. He knows, but he wants to acquire the heavens and the earth before he settles down. It's more like there's no direction in this relationship. I made a mistake initially by allowing sex in the relationship. Now he's saying sex has a problem. We are not compatible sexually, and we need to have sex more to work on it. Hey, thief. The sex is actually good in my eyes, that's what she's saying, but I had to put a stop to it because he demands for it like it's his right. He forgets that he's actually a single man. The issue with this issue of indecisiveness has caused me to break up a million times, and he finds a way to come back to me. My mother had a dream about what's going on in our relationship. She called him and spoke to him like a son. He was happy when my mom addressed the issue. He started giving me attitude like I'm forcing him to make a decision he doesn't want to make. I told him bluntly, if he feels pressured to make a marital decision, he should leave me. True. And let me be single. Okay, so I stopped calling him for days. He kept calling me, told his brother to call and plead with me. I said I'm not going back the way we were if he cannot make a decision. Then they pleaded that they'll come and see my parents before Easter. Right now I'm scared he might wake up tomorrow and walk out of the marriage, or better still leave me at the altar. Of course I will see red flag. This one you're asking us now. You know, we can say you know you just won't find out from me. Yes, stop halfway in the wedding plans because he seems to me like he's not ready. But he can't take it if he hears another guy is talking to me. And you see this one. Or I gave my number to a guy. He will almost want to eat me raw. He's 40. He's indecisive at 40. Now he came back again for sex, begging me that he needs the sex to calm his nerves. Oh my God, guys, this you can't see some people's story you will just be tired. So I told him there's no more sex till I get married to him or someone else. I don't know what to do. He won't let me be, and he isn't talking about plans to settle down. Help me. So guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, because at this point now I'm asking people to help her. Me, I cannot. I don't know what to say, ma. My people, my darlings will help you guys. Just advise her in the comment section below. Let's go to this next. His mom is a thorn in the marriage. I don't know the crime. I don't know if it's a crime for a young lady to be making it. So basically, the mother doesn't want her to work. You know, Most times we've had issues like that where people are saying like the mother-in-law doesn't like the fact that she comes to the house, the woman is working, so she now talks to the son. So she is now advising, said, I didn't enjoy a bit of the marriage. We departed 4 months. Marriage lasted 4 months. Young ladies out there, no matter the circumstance, your husband must build a house. Your husband must not build a house near his parents. They are always ready to know your day-to-day activities. We dated for 2 years before making it legal, and we just lasted 4 months, which is quite sad. I understand that there are parents that understand how to give the husband and wife space. Some do not, which is quite weird. So please learn. Even as a mother, don't be choking your son up. It's not good. Another person said the reason he slept with a random married lady on our bed. And you know, this thing is weird, but it's very popular for married people to be sleeping with married people because they feel like it's not a sin. Who will know? That kind of thing. So you meet people that meet people they can cheat with at their son's school, at their children's school, children parties, and the rest. Someone said, I just left the house now. We are not legally divorced yet. Emotional abuse, irresponsible financially, gaslighting. We're married for 3 years. Man. I put same patterns. This one said, I found out he was cheating on me the 3rd day I had my daughter. So 3 days after she gave birth. He told his girlfriend we had a contract marriage and even tried to convince me to go meet his girlfriend's mom and tell her we truly had a contract marriage. Oh, Jesus Christ. I be my eye, they pain me. He told me everything he was doing was for my own good. When the girl tried to break up with him, he invited her over and told me to my face that he was in love with her and never loved me. Wait. The story is long, just manage this one. The marriage was almost a year when it happened. We would have been 5 years this year. We are currently separated. I can't wait to be officially divorced. What? Crazy things are happening. Like, even Thames will be shocked. This one said, I was married for 7 years. He never loved me. He used me for papers. These papers stay in God. That's why I feel like a lot of people abroad are very guarded when it comes to love, because everybody's afraid. Are you going to use me for papers? And it's a normal fear. It's weird loving somebody wholeheartedly only to find out that they just used it as a means to an end. It's not fair. It's not nice. So whenever he felt like it, he would withdraw sex. There was domestic violence. I was called a bitch because of the woman he was dating. And he told me the woman wasn't talking to him and it was because of me. I happily packed my bag and left because it was too toxic. God has been so good. Thank God I left him. Wow. People are seeing things. So, all right. So this one said, was married for 1.5 years. That's 1.5 years, but never had peace. We lived in the same compound as his mom and his brothers. He never had a say in his own decision. His mom controls everything. What I hated the most is liars. They will sit and accuse me of cheating on my husband, having other men, witchcraft, or I want to kill their mother. I had a baby of 4 months with me. I got tired. A year, 2 months now. We've been separated. No divorce yet. I'm working hard to be independent. This is really cruel. When you marry somebody and you cannot defend her, you put her in a position where she's surrounded by all your family members and she's alone. That's why most times I tell wives, stop putting your mouth in this their family case. At the end of the day, you're the stranger. It's just plain. How would they be accusing your wife and you can't say anything? They will have dream and say she's the one that wants to kill your mother. And you can't say anything. Okay, so this one said, we started from scratch, then money came, ego crept in, infidelity, and then finally was mother-in-law problems. Mothers, they really know. Was threatened by my success. We're married for 5 years. Well, that's why people are angry. Oh, don't do this sugar daddy thing. Girls are becoming lazy. This one. Most men are enablers. They want people to keep begging them for money. They want people to keep needing them. That is what drives their ego. So having a young SS3 girl or a one girl that is needing you for the recharge card, needing you for this is helping you. That's why you cannot stay with an independent woman, because she doesn't need you. And then you find out that aside money and sex, you have nothing. You bring nothing mentally to the table. You bring nothing emotionally to the table. And it's weird. You can't stay. You see? That's when all this torture begins to come in. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, because it's really weird for you to be threatened by somebody's success. Like, is the success not for the both of you? Is it not good when you're going out and people are saying, oh, your wife is so successful and you're happy? It says a year, we're separated, we're married for a year, currently separated due to emotional and physical abuse. which is a red flag. 6 years. I wish I knew. I was ghosted. Married with kids. What do you mean I was ghosted? He just stood up and left. This one said the guy no send me at all. Small quarrel, he will say I can leave. So I shocked him one day and left. One day you will get what you're asking for. Finally, he said, okay, physical, verbal, and emotional abuse. I started doubting myself. No kids, so I had to let it go. Guess what? His mom didn't like me, and I didn't take it serious at first. It got worse after the wedding. I filed for divorce. He thought it was like one of those days when women suffer till they die. I won in court, and I'm happy. Guys, I really feel like this mother thing, I feel like guys need to draw the line, and in cases where the guys cannot draw the line, it becomes an issue. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, because this mother thing is becoming very repetitive. Know that these are true life stories like what we're hearing from people. This one says psychological, emotional, physical abuse started from 5 months into the marriage. We're married for 3.5 years. Wow. Married for 4 years. He wanted to kill me with the last pregnancy and use me for rituals. But the child died. The child died instead. It's not your child. The way the things unfolded, I was in shock. Wait, hold on. I don't think I can ever recover. I ran with my son for my dear life. I've talked about rituals before, and I remember in one video I said that if you don't leave, you know that some of these people, like when I was talking about the one that doesn't help, when I was like, some people might have joined cults, and remember sometimes their wives die mysteriously in childbirth. He just did deja vu. Remember the last video when I talked about the lady that said her maternal family was the one that was actually responsible? So this person was replying to that and said, that's exactly what I'm facing, hatred, accusations against my husband from their own family. Say, my husband and I are holding strong. I will stand up for him with all my breath because he's a good man. Hey, yeah, this is really nice. All right, so this one said, we lived in different states before marriage, but plan to move to another state to start our life. He kept postponing our living together, got very emotionally, mentally, and verbally abusive. We never lived together. He just wanted to visit and go back, even after we got married. I remember he called me an animal and told me I was a useless human being. Amongst many things, verbal abuse is a no-no. There are times I look back and get ashamed and embarrassed that I allowed a human being like that talk to me like that. I found out he married me as backup for green card. His families were in on it. I think his cousins in the US were in on it. This green card matter. You people should stop breaking people's hearts. These people are human beings. It's not fair. He said he has a lady that he wants to marry in Nigeria that his family knew about. They were just stringing me along. We're in the process of dissolution of the fraudulent marriage. I can't wait to move on with my life. Oh, my heart goes out to you. Like most of these people, I know that we're not like hearing both sides of the story, but I really feel like, sending you positive vibes. We got married a few months ago and still live together, but I'm mentally, emotionally separated from him because he's so toxic and abusive. I told him to watch it and work on himself because he was so cool and all before the wedding, before the marriage. We even did counseling. Since the previous Saturday that I told him to work on himself, he's been putting up an attitude like I'm the one who offended him. We sleep on different beds too. I still perform my duties, cooking, cleaning. I'm at a point where divorce does not scare me, if not for my aged parents. Tomorrow is Val. I already ordered wares for myself because I deserve it and for my mental health. That's because this poll was done before Val. This is really crazy, man. Like, what do you guys think in that situation? Because this is just months, and I know that for some people the first day is very tough. If you have advice for her, let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Okay, so this other one said, an answer to the question, I wasn't officially married, but we're engaged. The relationship lasted 12 years. We lived together for 10 years. He was my childhood sweetheart. But we met when I was 15, started living together when I was 17. I'm sure these people are abroad. These ones are abroad. 17, you're living with man in Nigeria. It's not possible. People are abroad. He said, I'm currently 28. We made money together with my ideas, and pride, ego, and his mother came in. Was physically, mentally abusive. The reason why I never let myself get pregnant. I used protection over the years. God have mercy on me. Finally, I developed cold feet and ran last year, a month to the marriage. He has been begging me. That is why I cannot get when ladies say, you saw all the red flags and then you got pregnant, you have 6 children, you have 5 children for an abusive and an irresponsible man. It's not possible. Get an implant. If you know that you must be having sex, get an implant, get birth control, be on the pill, be on the injection, be on anything to protect yourself and protect your unborn child. Nobody deserves to be born into that complex situation simply because you see a red flag and you have jumped in. Don't punish your child. You're already there serving punishments. Don't punish your child. So in her case, she was like, God have mercy on me, because she put that in bracket. I don't understand. Like, first, let me even ask this: do you think what they call birth control is a sin? That is a good question. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, because I feel like I should do this as a separate video. Birth control and the Christian faith, or birth control and religion. Micah, calm down. Birth control on the Christian faith, or birth control and religion. I'll do that as a separate video. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Okay, so this one said, I left after 3 months because he hit me. I've never been hit all my life. 3 months. Now so it start though. Don't hit anybody, guys. I was married for 3 years. Right from the wedding night, I knew I married for the wrong reasons. There's a particular person that today interviewed that said the same thing. Like, from the wedding night, you're like, I've made mistake. That's really crazy. Okay, so this one said, we got married and he relocated to the US 2 days after. Ghosted me. We got married and he ghosted you the next 2 days after. Jesus. I learned the mother-in-law is bewitched and said, like, none of her children will marry. So father-in-law was very supportive, but moving on. This is crazy. 2 days. This one said, I never loved him, couldn't stand him, yet I married him and had a baby. Why did you marry him? He was narcissistic and a mama's boy. His parents tried to control the house. He never dropped a penny for my care or the baby's care. Long story short, he laid hands on me. I reported to the station. He moved out of the house. Things are happening. This one said, he was immature, insensitive, verbally abusive, emotionally abusive, married for 3 years, divorce ongoing. Married for 15, we're together for, another one said, we're together for 15 years, married for 8. I left him because he couldn't put it in the pants. You know, this cheating of a thing is a lot. 1 month, this person said it lasted for 1 month. I found out the idiot was having a baby with his ex. Jeez. I blocked him and left the country. Guys, are you seeing? These are stories, things that led to divorce, led to separation, true life stories from a poll. Micah, Sito, please. True life stories from a poll that Mr. Shobi ran. This next person said he was dating somebody that claimed to be my friend. He threw me out and the kids. Please, friends, stop taking your friend's man now. It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't make sense. It's crazy. From the Messi Igbe story, it's crazy. All right, so this one said, he said he was done and won't say why. We're married for 22 months and expecting baby number 2. We've been separated since March 2021. I've been a single parent. He was still emotionally abusive, but he was clear that he was done. This guy sounds gay to me. You just wake up and say you're done. He's gay. I see, I'm not homophobic at all, but I feel like if you're gay, say that you're gay. Don't go into a marriage and confuse. There are lots of people, like I said, I was going to do that video separately. There are lots of women that are suffering, struggling, almost going to church to change their... You can't change a gay person. But you know the shame of feeling, oh, my marriage didn't last. But what would you do? Another one says emotional abuse, physical abuse, manipulation, infidelity, always went back to his baby mama. When you marry somebody that has already has kids, you have to be very sure that their relationship with their ex is clear. It gets crazier. Let me give you this one. This one was very long. She said for 4 months, mother-in-law didn't want him to marry, but he insisted. I found out that they had attempted to separate us spiritually before the marriage, but it didn't work. When the marriage crashed, I was pregnant. The mother-in-law invited me to her place. Sister-in-law insisted I go alone to have heart-to-heart discussion with the mother-in-law. I suspect I was drugged. This gets crazy. Mother-in-law accused me of using charms on her son, and if I thought I was going to have that baby I was carrying, I lost the baby the next morning. Went to my parents' home from the hospital. Hubby called and said he's not interested anymore. He changed his number. I couldn't find him or reach him. In-laws also saw me as competition to the money they're getting from my husband. Oh my Jesus. Are you hearing something? It's crazy. Pray, oh. Before you get married, pray, oh. Don't joke with it. Pray. And even when you're still in it, pray. Guys, this one gets very crazy. This one said, we're married for 14 months. We lived together for 9 months. He was threatened by all I could achieve in the few months he brought me to the UK. I was threatened by the people around me. I guess he wasn't able to treat me as he might have wanted to. So he was worried for himself and his stay abroad because I was getting like, the girl was achieving and all of that. So he planned a trip that we come to Nigeria and he left me. And that was it. Fam, that is cold. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. This one gets also crazy, man. These are crazy things are happening. Read through. Said, honestly, our generation is cursed. We're married for 2 years plus. Just got separated because we're not legally married. He asked me to leave in April and was shocked when I packed and left because I was fed up with the constant cheating without remorse, emotional, physical, and verbal abuse. You were in the relationship. There was emotional, physical, and verbal abuse with cheating. You waited till he asked you to leave. As much as we're very sympathetic, I also feel like we should get to a point where you love yourself enough to watch, especially physical. There's nothing that is as scary as physical, especially when there are kids in the mix. I know you think you're doing it for your kids, but your kids seeing you crying, seeing you getting hot, it's affecting them psychologically. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below if you understand. It's affecting them psychologically. He accused me of having a man and said that that's why it's easy for me to leave. You chased your wife, she carried bag, and you say, why is she going? Why is it easy for her to go? Because she has a man. Narcissistic people. We have a son together. He believed a man is never wrong, and no matter what he does, the woman must be in full support. He always had the support of his mother. His arrogance and pride was out of this world. He would rather push blame on me. He once locked me out of the house at night. He once sent me out of the house at night and locked me. And you still went back. I slept at the front door floor. Jesus Christ. When I complained to his mother, she told me to take malaria drugs because of the mosquito bites and avoid annoying her son. Are people hearing this thing? He told me to my face that he married me out of pity and pressure because I was pregnant. I still love him and miss him because he's still fresh, April 2021. But I had to leave for my sanity. This until sounds like she will go back. Somebody locked you outside. You slept outside till morning. You still love him and miss him. I don't advise married people though. This one is still married in her mind. Married for a year, he was a serial cheat, stingy to everyone, even his own mom. Remember the one that the girl actually cancelled the wedding because he wasn't taking care of his mom. That's a telltale sign, like how will he take care of you? Do you understand? So, man, story explained to you. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure if you're still watching to this point, give this video a big fat thumbs up and subscribe. It gets juicier. He said, well, he just woke up one morning and said he wanted a divorce. He said, I'm the best wife any man can wish for, and he has to do what he has to do. He said he still loves me and would never be able to love anyone else the way he loves me. Well, after trying to figure things out for a while, I gave him what he wanted. A few months later, he got engaged to a very rich politician's daughter. I have moved on. I'm in a better place. I cut all ties with him because he wanted us to remain friends with benefits. We were married for 5 years. Shit. Hey, if you're not watching this, see, if you're not sharing this video, you don't like people. What? This one said, I left after 3 months of being married to the most toxic man. He has hot temper and he's almost mommy. He can't decide on his own. Jesus. It's the same way mine was cheating terribly before the marriage. When he gets caught, he said it's because he has been alone for a long time without serious relationship. Guess what? From the first week of our marriage, I knew I had set myself up. It was so bad. I eventually had to leave after 12 years. I was losing myself and self-esteem. You saw a red flag. you stayed. From the first week, you knew it was messed up. I salute you for staying for 12 years. Like, you made sure that you didn't have any other thing to, like, 12 years. Even after seeing what you saw, it's crazy. Like we said, it's a no judgment zone. But it is really scary what people go through. It is scary what people go through and the extent to which people just hurt each other. I know that nobody goes into marriage and says, as I'm entering this marriage, I will come out. But man, it gets tough. It gets tough. These are all real life stories. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. As usual, your girl, Darling. Please check out my other videos and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.